Hi, I'm Jennifer, and today's topic is going to be one of my favorites. I love to always do an interview, but just to give you a little background as to why we're here, we're at the DeSoto County Agri-Ed Center, and so Jeff and I were riding around the other day, and we stopped because we were curious, and then we found out we're missing on information that you need to know. And I know what you're saying, Jennifer. What does the Agri-Ed Center have to do with real estate? Well, it has a lot to do with real estate because it's all about a lifestyle. People don't buy houses because of a house, they buy because of a lifestyle. And so I want to introduce to you today this great place and how it's going to enhance DeSoto County. Hey, I need you to do me a favor. If you want to keep up with what's going on, like and subscribe to our channel, and I'd like to hear from you, so comment below. Okay, I told you this was going to be a fun one today. So I want to first introduce you to our host and I guess the one who really got me jacked up about the whole thing, Nikki. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Nikki.
Hi, my name is Nikki Scoggin. I am the event coordinator for the DeSoto County Agri-Education Center located at 1170 Star Landing Road West here in Nesbit, Mississippi. We are in the dead center of the county, so it's the heart of the county, and that's what we want to be.
All right, so tell me this, because I've already told them, Jeff and I were riding around and we've heard the Agri-Ed Center.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the Agri Center. It's the Agri-Ed Center. And so we pulled up just to try to get a feel, see what it was like, and got totally excited. So did not even know that this was like a vision. So tell us a little bit about how the vision started with this area.
So we are blessed in DeSoto County to have an amazing group of supervisors that we have elected and put in charge of the taxpayer funds and our roads and all the fun stuff that involves DeSoto County. So lifelong lessons from them, grew up in agriculture on the farms. Some of them still farm. So what's fun is they have taken the last 13 years and saved and planned and interviewed and done studies. And they have been so careful and so meticulous with every step that they've made that in 13 years of saving, we have a debt-free, bond-free facility for everybody in DeSoto County to use.
So what is the purpose? What do you think? What is the whole? Why does the community need to be excited about this?
Oh, for a variety of reasons. So one of the things that's close to our heart is building community, bringing people together. Being in the heart of the county, you can, from 20 minutes from all sides of the county, you can become right here. We have Mississippi State Extension Office that has moved in with us. We have DeSoto County Soil and Water that has moved in with us. So we're a one-stop shop for farmers, for gardeners, for people that are wanting to learn more about conservation, erosion, and different things. And we are an event center. So we have a 2,000-seat indoor horse arena. We have our covered outdoor arena. We have our stall barn for multi-day events. Our community building has a teaching kitchen, a ballroom, and classrooms that all can be rented by the public, organizations, and private entities for different things. So it's very cool. It's a one-stop shop to just spread out on 200 acres and do a myriad of things.
Yes, because one of the other things that you're going to talk to us about is the walking trails and the riding trails. But
yes.
So let's get started. Are you ready for a big tour?
Absolutely. Let's go.
All right, let's go. We'll follow you.
Sure. So this is my favorite part. This is the stall barn. Currently, we have 96 stalls. It was the very first thing that got delivered and installed, so we are just super excited about them. They're going to get good and broken in next weekend for the livestock show that we have Friday and Saturday, the 19th and 20th.
Nice. And so, hey, this was all part of the budget. So anything spectacular that we need to know about the building of this barn?
So the fun thing is we're going to get a second one in our next budget season, which just got approved. So we're super excited about that.
How many stalls on that one?
It will have, this is 96 plus 50 portable. This should have another 96 because we're not going to have the wash bay. We have a wash bay on the end that we're still waiting for some parts to come in to make it fully functional for hitching and stuff like that.
So tell us a little bit about it. Well, we have tie-ups we can put rails.
We are. We've got them being fabricated, and hopefully they'll be installed in the next couple of weeks. So you'll have great hitching post rails, and then we'll even have our water hose hookups hanging for them.
Okay, so in advance when they're outdoors, like with the livestock and the horses, we've got the hookups here. We've got parking behind us. And so let me ask you this. Are golf carts, side-by-sides, the hover, what I'm talking about?
Right.
Two wheels that they ride around, are those allowed when their shows are coming or what?
On property, yes, but not in the indoor arena.
Okay.
That's the only restriction. Is
Okay.
not in the indoor
But
arena.
they can be.
But
used
they
around
can
here.
be all around. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Absolutely.
All right. Perfect. I haven't ever ridden one of the
Hoverboards.
yeah, that come between your knees. I'm afraid that I'll hit a bump and roll over.
I'm just not that secure.
I'm not either.
I can get on a horse, but those scare me.
Yes, me too. We were one of the first families there. We moved in in '76 with no utility, no phones. So, and as I was telling about all of that, that time all Getwell dead ends.
Yep.
Then to Goodman Road, and there was that big farm. I remember we had saddle clubs.
Yes.
Through there.
Yeah.
And so I was telling them about all the fun things. And so I said, well, welcome from North Carolina to DeSoto County where you'll enjoy. And I said, are you a country boy? And he said, no. I said, you're going to be one yet in this small town. We're going to make it fun. Because we've trail ridden at Ark Butler. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I always like my husband to go first because he breaks the spider webs.
Right.
And then if anything's going to jump out, it's going to jump out in front of him.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe he can hang on and mine will not be scared, but yes. So that is a good analogy, a 1,200 pound
It's a 1,200 pound squirrel because they don't know what to do. And if they could jump in your lap, they would. So it's,
They would. Yes. About to do the big interview, big arena.
yes.
So before we go in, what should we know? What should we be kind of looking for when we go in?
The really cool thing about our arena is it seats 2,000.
2,000.
2,000. It is very moderately priced for rental. If it's a non-ticketed event, ticket events cost more, but it is super cool. It has the lasers for barrels and poles. We have the timers. We have a state-of-the-art sound system, and you can page. So if we have people warming up outside, they can page the next rider. Comes right in. It's perfect.
All right, so let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. I have a question. You said meet and eat,
Yes.
so we're going to have concessions.
Yes.
For those of us who've been unfortunately bitten by a tick and have alpha-gal, will there be other things besides a hot dog and a hamburger here? So those of us who want to salivate because we can't eat a hot dog and a hamburger.
Sure.
Could there be chicken?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're having to phase into it. Brand new facility, brand new teams. We're working out on menus. Right now, we're super basic with the hot dog and the hamburger, nachos and barbecue nachos.
Okay.
Chips,
so I could eat
candy
some,
bars, things like that.
See, all the important things: chips, nachos, and candy
Candy
bars. For
bars.
those of us who can't eat beef and pork. So yes.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
It's coming. We're working towards that. So we've just got to get a few more contracts in place, and we'll be ready to roll.
That's it. Nice. First thing that sensory overload because of the sights and sounds, but the smell. I love the smell of a new building.
It's nice.
It's very nice in here. And I noticed that there's restrooms here.
Yes, ma'am.
Restrooms out there.
Restrooms in the open arena. We have restrooms outside, behind the outdoor arena. And then we have a large restroom section in here for the community building, for the ballrooms, the classrooms, and everybody that works there.
And you said out by, there are going to be restrooms out by, you said tennis courts.
Yes,
so
tennis.
So we're having tennis courts too. So it's not all about
It's not just, it's a one-stop shop of everything fun and family and safe.
Okay.
Because it is truly a quality of life that we want to bring back to the county.
Yes. So we'll have fishing, walking, riding, horses, cows, and other things that you're going to show us.
And other things.
Okay.
Yes, all the things.
All right, we're very excited. So who designed do you know anything about the backbones or the decision to this style?
Yes, so Justin Zahner with Schaefer, Zahner & Zahner out of Starkville was our architect and designer.
Okay.
He worked very closely with the steering committee that we had in place at the time, and they came up with the design of the building. And it's modern, but yet has some cool retro feel to it, and that's what we love about it.
I can see that.
Oh, there's our menu. Oh, that's the wrong screen, but there's our menu. So if you'll notice, the prices are affordable.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take out a bank loan to come to a venue and eat.
And I when I'm listening to you talk, and I know that that you're watching and you're thinking, how does this relate to real estate? I think it's important to say, you said it was a lifestyle for DeSoto County.
It is.
So land is expensive.
Yes.
Maintenance of those things are expensive, and yet there's 220 acres they have access to use as a lifestyle. So it may not be in their backyard per se, physically, but it is in their backyard, 20 minutes from wherever.
Absolutely.
The county. So.
And working with the master gardeners, partnering with the Mississippi State Extension Office, we are also going to be able to teach classes on how to become a backyard gardener.
Oh.
So how to make a little extra money, how to do it correctly so that you can become part of Certified Mississippi for the farmers markets.
I was going to say, so you could go to the farmers markets, really, and then
and turn it into income. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we're kind of fast forwarded.
Yes, so we're in the main hall. So we came out of the grand hall. So now we're in the main hall, and the main hall is part of the hub of the community building. So we have our ballrooms. We have 2 ballrooms, ballroom A and B, that can be combined into one large ballroom or can be split in half. We have an air wall. It's pretty cool. Absolutely, let's step in. We are wrapping up from an event, so we have tables and chairs sort of everywhere, but it gives you an idea of the types of things that we have.
Now, was it a top secret event, or can we know?
No, it was the most beautiful quinceañera I have ever seen. It was so sweet. Well, as the coordinator, I'm here.
Okay.
So I got to take out the trash and do all the fun things. But we just got to be a part of a very special night for a very special young lady, and we enjoyed it. So yeah, we have the pond. They're moving some dirt around out there, so it's kind of interesting.
So you said that, and you said that very eloquently, as if you speak Spanish. But what I also heard in that sentence is that this is not just a community, it's multicultural.
Yes, absolutely.
So everybody can enjoy it.
Absolutely.
It's not just if you like horses, cows, and pigs. Right?
That's right.
Or fish.
That's right. That's right. I did just book our first wedding for 2026, so we are really excited about that.
Okay, so I'm just curiosity.
Sure.
Is the reception here, or is the wedding here?
They are toying with both.
Okay.
So they're looking at working with Mahaffey Tent to put a beautiful glass tent out front, because by September that will be completely green and fabulous, and then have their reception in.
Because I was going to ask her to get married in the middle of the arena.
No, not yet.
She'll ride in on her white horse.
I know. It would be so perfect.
So, just saying, anybody listening, that's how you want to get married, it might work.
That's right. That's right. So we have state-of-the-art equipment in here. We have drop-down screens. If you want to do one large event, like we just hosted the Southaven Chamber's quarterly luncheon. So we plugged everything up on one side, and it's simulcasted to both ends. So no matter where you sat, you had a really good seat.
Oh, nice. All right, now where are we going?
So this is our teaching kitchen. This is a really groovy space that I'm super excited about. Y'all come on in.
She said groovy. Oh, I recognize this. I can.
There you go.
So this is water bath and this is pressure bath. Are you going to teach that too?
They are.
Oh, look, perfect for new and experienced canners. So you are going to teach canning here?
We are. So that's part of the fun that Mississippi State Extension Office offers.
Nice.
Is several classes throughout the year for canning. We did just secure a nice size grant from Mississippi Department of Agriculture and Commerce that's going to let us build a hoop house, which is the half moon shaped greenhouses out there for year-round growing, a harvest hub with storage, and then places to can and preserve. And that way we can teach people how to do that year-round and make year-round income.
So let me ask, okay, so we know to look for the events on the arena, do the Facebook. Well, what about classes that are going on here? How do we find out about those?
So follow Mississippi State Extension Office, the DeSoto County one.
Okay.
They post a lot of their stuff there. We share it on our page as well.
Okay.
And then anything that we're going to be responsible for, we will also have on in both places.
I'm super excited about this because I've kind of learned to can on my own. And then, and I give out spicy pickles or
fun. They make great gifts.
Yeah, and I jumped off in their preserves and YouTube videos this year by myself and water bathing. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. I like it. It's kind of my hobby.
There you go.
My kids call me hoarders. I call it canning.
That's right. Absolutely. And it's very important because you just don't know how secure our food source really is. And that's just the world today.
Yeah.
In here, we have a commercial range. Okay. There is a camera that projects and pulls everything from there. The chefs will have microphones so they can talk. So you go to a cooking demonstration and you're like, well, this is really cool in this really nice large setting. How do I do it at home? Well, on either side of me, you will see that we have a residential size stove and oven so that you could get the feel as though this is how we do it at home.
Oh, and in case they don't know how to work the dishwasher, you'll teach them how to load the dishwasher.
Got one of those too.
I'll sign some people up for that class. How do you wash the dishes?
So we will have tables and chairs. They'll be able to see everything that the chef is doing on the screen to take notes, do it round robin, all kinds of different ways that we're looking at using this. If you have a church or community group that needs to do a large cooking for a fundraiser or gathering or whatever, the kitchen is totally up for use for that as well.
That is so cool. I told you I got excited when you just planted the vision, so it's kind of fun.
It's very cool for sure.
All right, so we're moving on now. Right?
Yes, let's go to so this is our fabulous classrooms. They also have the air wall. They can be split in half, so you can have 2 separate public meeting rooms. We have state-of-the-art equipment in here as well with microphones and everything. I'm kind of loud, so I don't really need a microphone in a space this small, but it works great for baby showers, small parties, book clubs, things like that. And then we have actual certification classes that will come in here and rent it and use it. So it's really, really cool.
So, Nikki, I really wasn't trying to be funny about PTA because it really is a real thing. And here's what I hate in life. So, like, classrooms and tests, and you miss out on learning, and yet now that I'm older, I don't know if it's an older thing, but I love to learn. Just don't test me on it.
Well, there's that. There's that for
and
sure.
I know we need standards, I guess, but
yes.
But just the learning aspect of it. Nice to know book clubs because I know several who have book clubs. Every once in a while, who need to have bigger
any kind of club meeting, any kind of anything. We are open for it,
and it's pretty reasonable, huh?
Absolutely. So the classrooms only rent for Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 for $35 an hour.
Oh, okay.
And there's no hour minimum. So if you just need it for an hour, then you're $35.
No,
Nice and simple.
All right, so now we got a big map over here.
This is the fun thing. This is where we started and our vision. Some of the things have been tweaked since then, but I want you guys to look at it because it's really cool.
Oh, now look. I already see something. Right here, storm shelter. In our crazy world that we live in right now.
And it's going to go over there.
The storm shelter.
So the storm shelter, this is our main entrance where you guys probably came in.
Okay.
So the storm shelter has actually been moved to this side. So we will have tennis courts in the storm shelter. The storm shelter will seat 600 comfortably.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that. And that's very pivotal for not only the people that work around here, but this trailer park that's close to us. They just do not have a safe space to go in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. So it's very important to be able to put something over here to support them.
And we really have some crazy weather now. So.
We do have crazy weather. So these yellow lines that you see, that is the walking trails that we saw, the construction that we were driving past that was off to our right. So that's where these are going to come through, and then they're going to cross all the way across Star Landing and hook to our trailhead over there.
Oh, so you'll be able to go.
Yes.
And the red is because it's completed.
Yes, the red is completed. The yellow is currently under construction. Okay. The green, that's your horse trails that we kind of drove along the side. That's where all of that is, and that's that beautiful meadow. So you see how large that meadow is?
Yes. And see how large that trail is.
That trail is going to be massive.
So there'll be a good bit of riding. Okay.
Absolutely. And there's our Highway 51 access. So that was the road that we drove when we went on the trails. That's what's cutting through out there.
And that's not going to be the pond. Right?
No, the pond is this large space you see right here.
Okay.
They're digging it out.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
So there's the armory.
Yeah.
This is our E911 tower. So inside this 5-acre fall zone, the master gardeners are going to be able to do all kinds of wonderful gardens and things that you can tour because you can't build anything of structure, but you can do vegetation. Okay. So they're going to be able to beautify this whole space in there. So we're really excited for them on that.
Nice. And that's because of this?
That's the E911 tower. E911 tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Very cool.
Multicultural, multifunctional.
Yes. And price right.
Price right. Affordable.
Yeah, very much so.
And no test.
No test.
All right, if I have any questions, I come to the visionary.
Yes, so you can find us in here. So if you come in this door, or even if you come in through the grand hall, you'll just come down this long hallway and we will be right through these doors. We are with the side of DeSoto County Soil and Water Conservation District. And there's Miss Barbara. Everybody wave to Miss Barbara.
Hi, Miss Barbara. You're on film.
And ignore my mess, but this is where it happens.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, so the heart, here it is.
Here it is.
Speaks
And
it.
it's not my first rodeo.
It's not your first rodeo. That's exactly it. So that's pretty cool. So we get to see it, and you've got windows.
We
so
have
you
windows.
Can see.
Yes.
So it is. So I know that you're a very busy person, but I do thank you very much. I'm excited to see part of your vision. I hope that you know that if you need us,
Yes.
we'll do a call to action and try to come to help out and
Absolutely.
aid this vision, and we're going to participate. Okay.
Absolutely. We're always looking for volunteers. So anybody needs any volunteer hours, hit us up. We'll be
Okay.
glad to put somebody to work.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. If you've made it this far, you're just as excited as I am if you've hung in with me. So look, just before we wrap it up, I got a couple things to say. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to comment below. I really want to know what you think is going to be the most exciting thing about this. Give me some feedback on it. And if there's something else that you think that I need to tour or bring to you, comment that below for me. And other than that, have a great day.